A night of intrigue on the great estate of Collinwood. For Gerard now knows that Samantha has written the notes to Daphne and Quentin that seem to be coming from the ghost of Joanna Mills. He sets in operation a plan to convince the judges that Quentin, on trial for witchcraft, is trafficking with the dead. And so Gerard sends Samantha, dressed in Joanna's cape, to the oak tree and takes Trask there to see what he will think is the ghost of Joanna Mills bringing a message for Quentin. Now, Gerard congratulates Samantha on a job well done.
Oh, it was beautiful, beautiful. If you only could have seen Lamar Trask's face. She moves like the wind.
What are you talking about, Gerard?
Your performance with the letter, my dear.
Gerard,
Oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Gerard, I was...
Now, you mustn't be so modest.
Listen to me. I wasn't the one you saw. I went to the oak tree, yes, but there was no letter there. How could I write an answer? I looked everywhere for you. I didn't know what to do.
The figure came in a cloak.
I wasn't the one.
Then it must have...
Joanna Mills has come back. What if she's here, in this house? She is here. I can feel her presence. Gerard!
Now stop being so hysterical.
But if she's here, she'll come after me. She'll kill me.
Samantha, try to get a hold of yourself. Now, we don't even know if it is Joanna. And besides, why would she want to kill you?
Because Joanna Mills was Quentin's mistress. When he asked for a divorce, I refused. You know that. Wouldn't you be frightened? In leaving those letters, I pretended to be her. She's gonna come after me. Who could that be at this hour?
Ghosts don't knock, dear.
Good evening, Gerard.
Good evening.
Mrs. Collins, I am afraid that I am not here under very pleasant circumstances. I have a court order here that gives me powers to search your husband's laboratory.
I'll go with you. I don't know what good it will do you, though.
Well, I'm working on a new and very interesting aspect of the case. Your husband's papers interest me very much.
Well, come along.
That man, Dawson, he's got death in his eyes.
Tisha, what are you doing here so
I
late?
walked in and saw him. I wanted to go back to Rose Cottage. But I couldn't. Not till we talked. I've been thinking about Barnabas Collins. He's been missing for 2 days.
Yes, I know.
And you know where he is, don't you, Gerard?
Are you asking or telling me?
Asking you, really. Do you know, love? Julia and Valerie are so...
Letitia, we were both at Rose Cottage the night Barnabas disappeared. He left alone. And I stayed along with you, remember? I'm getting rather tired of people always accusing me of everything. You always come running to me. Why do you think I'm so guilty in your eyes?
You've changed, love. We used to know each other so well. If you do know where Barnabas Collins is, tell me.
If I do, well, I don't care where he is. Really, Letitia, your second sight is beginning to get the best of you.
Oh, I'm going only on my intuition now. If you know where Barnabas Collins is, you must tell me. Maybe you don't know where he is, but you do know something about Barnabas's disappearance that you're not saying. That you're not willing to say. All right, Gerard.
Well, I trust that you found everything you needed.
I did, and Mrs. Collins saw me find them. She'll be a most willing witness if I should need her. This is quite an interesting discovery.
Of course, I placed it there earlier.
I don't think it's wise for us to talk too much in this house.
Daphne's in the bedroom, and Samantha knows that we are working closely together.
Oh?
Oh, yes. A new change of events, Charles. Samantha and I are back together again. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, did Trask give you the letter that proves that Quentin was consorting with the dead?
Yes. He wanted to testify tomorrow.
And are you going to let him?
Oh, I think not. I have something more important to introduce tomorrow, as you know. Something most important.
As we both know.
I'll be leaving. I have much studying to do.
Oh, Charles. Little Letitia Fay.
Yes?
She is becoming a sore point in my side.
Well, we'll have to do something about Letitia.
And quickly.
Desmond! I just answered the door, and a constable handed me this.
You're to appear in court today as a witness.
A witness for the prosecution. Why did they call me?
They must think you know something that can hurt Quentin's case. What could it be? No. No, it couldn't be that. They have no way of knowing.
About what, love?
Judah Zachary.
No, I would never tell them about that. 8 policemen couldn't force me to do it. I swear it, Desmond. But what would they want to ask me about?
I don't know. Your second sight, perhaps. They may try to link it with Quentin somehow.
Well, I won't let them do that. It's got nothing to do with him.
Letitia, if they bring it up, tell them it was all an act, that you never really had second sight. That it was just a performance, that's all. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, love.
I wouldn't want them to think you a witch.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't want that at all.
Well, this will be an incredible day in court, but most regrettable for your husband. It's a pity we can't see it. The judge has asked the courts be closed because of the disruption in testimony.
Gerard,
Hmm?
let's leave this house, please. Let's go away somewhere, Boston, New York.
Leave now, just when it's turning out to be some fun.
Fun. Joanna Mills has come back from the grave to kill me.
Now we're going to hear that all over again.
I don't see how you can be so cruel. You're the one who saw her putting a letter in the oak tree for Quentin.
Yes, and that is all I saw. Now, Samantha, believe me, when this trial is over, you and I will go away. We will get married. There, I've said it.
But you don't believe it, do you?
What has shaken your little mind now that makes you not believe me? Samantha, when this trial is over, we will go away together. Just the two of us.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. They're planning something special today. I don't know what to expect. Quentin, I have bad news for you. Daphne brought the letter you wrote to the spirit of Joanna Mills to the oak tree.
I know that.
Trask was there. He took the letter from her.
Just how did he know to be there? Do you think that they'll start accusing Daphne of consorting with the dead?
No, they've given no indication of that. She's not subpoenaed for today. But they're up to something, and I don't know what. Be prepared for anything.
In the case of the state of Maine versus Quentin Collins, accused of witchcraft, the court is now in session. Do you swear that the testimony you are about to give this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Oh, I never lie, Your Honor. Everybody knows that.
You will answer, I do, Miss Fay.
Oh, I do.
Your witness, sir?
Miss Fay, you have been a resident of Collinsport for how long?
About 8 months, I would say.
And you met Quentin Collins when he returned from sea?
Oh, yes, and I liked him.
Objection.
I liked him very much.
You will confine your answers to the questions, Miss Fay.
And Quentin Collins was interested in you because you had been an entertainer in a music hall, I believe. Would you describe your act to the judges, please?
I was a mentalist.
Oh, then you had second sight.
Oh, no. It was a game. Just entertainment.
I see. Did you at any time have conversation with Quentin Collins about the occult?
Objection, Your Honor. I fail to see where this line of questioning is leading to.
You will see soon enough, Counselor.
Overruled. Proceed, Counselor.
Did you talk with Quentin Collins about the occult?
I don't remember.
Do you remember this? Do you recognize this book, Miss Fay?
No.
Well, perhaps the title will help your memory. The Journal of Judah Zachary.
Objection, Your Honor. I fail to see what this journal has to do with the case against my client.
We will prove that this journal has a very vital part in the case, Your Honor.
Your objection is overruled. You may continue, Counselor.
Do you know the name Judah Zachary, Miss Fay? You are under oath to tell the truth, Miss Fay.
I've heard the name, yes.
And what have you heard about Judah Zachary?
He was a warlock who lived... Well, I don't know when, love.
1692.
Something like that. There was a trial for witchcraft. Like this one. He was beheaded.
And you know many other things about Judah Zachary, don't you, Miss Fay?
Objection, Your Honor. This witness can give no further information about a legendary warlock that has nothing to do with this case. Judah Zachary has been dead for over 150 years.
Ah, but you are wrong, Counselor. The head of Judah was removed from the public square at Bedford, and it is rumored that Judah still lives through the powers of the head.
Is this court to rely on rumors, Your Honor? This court is supposed to rely on facts.
And you shall have them. Here. This is the Journal of Judah Zachary, Your Honor. The first entry is July 18th, 1688, 4 years before he was beheaded. And the last entry is dated November the 15th, 1840.
Your Honor, objection. There is no proof that Judah Zachary ever wrote that in that book.
I intend to prove that he did, Counselor.
How can you possibly...
Order in the court. Your objections are overruled, Counselor Collins.
May I read from the journal, Your Honor? An entry dated 1 month ago, October 5th, 1840. Letitia is the logical one to help me. I must will her to me. Now, Miss Fay, since your arrival at Rose Cottage, did you or did you not have in your possession the legendary head of Judah Zachary?
I don't want to answer that question, Your Honor. I swear I don't. It's got nothing to do with Quentin. I can't tell you about that head. I just can't.
Letitia, you've got
to. Oh, order in the court. You will not speak to the witness, Mr. Collins.
I first saw the head at Rose Cottage. It scared me. There's something about it. I got so that I could hear its voice in my mind.
You were in fact possessed, weren't you, Miss Fay? Possessed by the head of Judah Zachary.
Yes. Yes. I was possessed. His eyes would open. I could not turn away. I was possessed.
As with anyone who came near it.
Yes.
Who brought the head to Rose Cottage, Miss Fay? In the first place. Answer me.
Desmond Collins.
And why did he bring it from Asia to Collinsport?
As a present for Quentin Collins. I'm sorry, Quentin. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I should like at this time to dismiss the witness for the time being. And I should like to call to the stand Mr. Desmond Collins.
That's an unusual procedure, Counselor.
And this is an unusual set of circumstances, Your Honor. For I intend to try to prove that Quentin Collins is possessed by the spirit of Judah Zachary.
That's impossible. Order in the court. Miss Fay, you are dismissed for the time being. The court would like to call Mr. Desmond Collins to the stand as a witness for the state.
Do you admit bringing the head of Judah Zachary to Collinsport, Mr. Collins?
I do.
Why did you bring it here?
As a gift for Quentin Collins.
A gift at his request, yes or no?
He merely asked me to find it for him as a curio, that's all.
Did he believe in the head's legendary powers?
I don't know. Would you have if you had just heard of them?
Yeah, but you discovered that the head had powers, did you not, Mr. Collins?
You must answer, Mr. Collins.
Yes.
And did Judah's eyes open for you, Mr. Collins? Did you hear his voice in your mind?
Yes.
And did his voice tell you where to find this journal begun in 1688?
Yes.
And did you write in this journal?
Yes.
In a hand that was not your own, but was in fact the hand of Judah Zachary?
Yes.
Tell the court your experiences with the head.
I fought it. I thought I was losing my mind. I refused to look at it. I don't know what would have happened. Then it disappeared.
Miss Fay took it?
Yes, I found out later that she had.
Did you see the head at any time after Miss Fay took it?
No, I did not.
Where is the head today, Mr. Collins?
It was destroyed in an explosion.
Do you know where that explosion took place?
Yes, in the old cemetery in an abandoned tomb somewhere between here and Rockport.
Your Honor, this man, Desmond Collins, is so intricately involved in witchcraft that I would ask the court to disqualify him as counsel for the defendant, Quentin Collins.
No! Order in the court.
I further request that this court charge Desmond Collins with the crime of witchcraft and see that he is arrested and brought to trial in such time that the court may pay him its justice.
I will confer with my colleagues. Mr. Collins, you may leave the stand.
No, they won't do it. They can't.
Mr. Collins, you will rise. By the power vested in me in this special court, I disqualify you from acting as attorney for Quentin Collins. And furthermore, I order you arrested and remanded to the local prison, where you will await trial on charges of witchcraft.
No! No!